Hey, good morning. I didn't get kicked out. You know what, guys? I'm going through this because when you tag the wrong person, everyone becomes untagged. So I have to come on when I'm not yet ready, but I should be. Yeah, I got 2 minutes. And you got 2 minutes too. Let me drink some water. This is duty-free music, royalty-free. Because I think if I don't say that, then Facebook strikes down, honey, the whole video. Yes, child. Let me make sure we don't catch no commercials, though. Okay, there it is. Good morning, good morning. I didn't say that, huh? My grandmother said, child, you so rude. Okay, I'm coming now. Get some my water. Thank you, royalty-free music. Not that there's much to it. I know why it's free. I totally know why it's free. Good morning, good morning. Hey, hey. My tag's been through. Let's get this party started. Right, y'all. Wednesday. Woo-hoo. Yeah, ever since that Saturday. Let me just want to say this one. Ever since that Saturday, when I put in the wrong person's name and everybody got kicked out, I try to go up early just in case I do it again. But my list is becoming smaller and smaller, and it's taking me longer and longer to do it. Because I don't want to put anyone in who'll kick the whole thing out. I'm thinking that once I get a phone, and I don't think I need a phone like to call anyone, but just a phone, to pick up the internet service, I can video and put it up on YouTube. And then eventually, it'll take some time, but eventually YouTube will let me go live. And then we can all meet over YouTube, and I don't have to tag anybody. I feel so bad. Good morning, because the people I'm tagging, as I'm going through the list, first I want to remind myself to say, when I go through the list in the morning, I just ask that everyone just like good feelings, good vibes, success in life, good health as I'm going down the list. That's what I'm saying in my head. So I wanted to get that out there. So then I try to find my friends who have said to me at different times, I would like to exercise this, or if I could do stuff, if I could walk this, and if I had to, over the years, I've been on Facebook, maybe not that long, just maybe 10 years. I guess I'm a baby. And they, my Facebook family and friends, they always, oh, I need to lose weight, I need to do this, and that, and I like to fit in this, and I've just put up my pictures of me going to the gym and exercising, working out, and I just let you go at that. If you're close to me, I said, you want to go to the gym, but if not, then I'm like, okay. So then when this idea came up, I was like, hey, how cool is this? How cool is this? Right? How cool is this? Use Facebook and like the virtual reality, we all walk together for a half hour. So I was like, wow, yeah. So let me tag folks. Us. In my head, I imagine like back in the days when you used to gather for a walk for this person or a walk for that person. how you'd all be standing out there in the park and this big crowd. You know, I used to like to do the walk for Light the Night. I think it's leukemia. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Well, not that I love leukemia, but the fundraising, the Light the Night walk for it. So I think about, this is what I see in the morning when I'm walking. You know, I wish I could give us a little bit more meetup time, but right now I'm even training myself to do something consistently. I only started going on a little earlier. I had to hit it at 7, as you've noticed. But because of the whole tag thing, I've had to start a little earlier. But I'm thinking consistency to June. I can start earlier, you know, open up some conversation before the walk. But anyway, go back to what I was saying. That's what I see in the morning. Like we already met up, you know. There's a lot of us who say, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Some people got coffee. Some people don't have no coffee. Some people got their water bottles. Got their bonnets and caps on. Some have their shirt tied around their waist because they're serious walker. And the socks, the white socks with the men with the stripes at the top. And the shorts. So obviously I'm talking summertime. Not obvious to you. Because I'd be talking like that to y'all. Y'all would have left me on the walk. I walk with that rude lady. Yep. And then everyone starts off. And you have runners that run. You got the joggers, they'll be jogging and bouncing by you. And you'll have the walkers. There's people who are just walking, pushing, strollers. Couples holding hands. Depends upon how long the walk is. Old people with their sticks. I wonder where they get those mountain climbing sticks. I know you probably could buy them in the store. So that's what I envision in my head when we do these walks. And that's how we do it. And we stroll, and we stroll, and we stroll. Soothing my arms. Yeah, I'm getting hot. I thought, oh yeah, the sun comes up at 5:30. Anybody notice that? 5:30. Yes. And that window's open. Though the air is cool, it's not crisp. I'm for sure positive that spring is in the air. Got a feeling. Baby, baby, I got that feeling. Squeeze your gut. I should have put on my other jacket. Yeah. Wednesday, hump day. But for us, 3 days to the end of the month, and we have walked every morning except Sundays for the whole month of February. Okay, people say, oh, that's a short month. Okay, we did January too. We took off Martin Luther King Day and one Sunday. Okay. So we are getting into time. I know my body feels it. It feels good. Though, you know, sometimes you gotta slap that ice on there, on those muscles. That's why people don't like building muscles, because building muscles is pain. I always think about that. I don't know if you guys read Harry Potter. Give me this stuff. But there's a part of Harry Potter where the professor accidentally takes all the bones out of Harry's arm, and the bones have to grow back. And the pain is excruciating. Oh, I look at that the same way for muscles in your leg, your arms. When you grow them, they do hurt. That's why we say no pain, no gain. But you slap an ice pack on it in 5 minutes and it's gone. If you slap an ice pack on it for 10 minutes and it ain't there, then that ain't that muscle. That could be something else. So, oh, spring is here. And we have sprung. Walking every morning, we have sprung. We're opening up. We're underground. Just imagine us like the seeds. Like the seeds are yarning. Whoa. You know? And then you see the grass and the flowers come through. We're almost like the seeds. We're stretching and growing and getting strong. So when we hit them there streets, and more than half of the population is vaccinated, you'll be ready. You'll be ready for those carnivals. You'll be ready for those amusement parks. And everything says walking. Old people. Picnics will be back. That says walking. Going to sports events will be back. That's walking. And my muscles squeeze your stomach, squeeze your gut, squeeze your gut, squeeze your gut. I did the bike for 5 minutes this morning before I came downstairs. Yesterday I did my crunches. Yep. Old people, get ready. Get ready. Well, we are getting ready. We're walking and stuff. You could go to those outside events and wear your mask. And just social distance, but more than half the population is vaccinated, so that takes care of half the problem. Go to the beach. You gotta walk on the beach, old people. I ain't walking on the beach. But for some reason last night, I thought about when I did go to the beach. I love to walk barefoot in the like the water in the sand, like right on the edge of the water. You know, sometimes walk through the water up to my ankles. You know. And it'd be great to do that again. But maybe I don't want the sand. So maybe I shouldn't use that as my motivation. And I stretch. You know, I do my stretchy thing. We got some time to kill. Got 2 minutes before we take some water. Oh, I tell you. Ooh. I just make sure everything is connected. There's a short somewhere. See if I can catch it early. Yeah, being old is interesting. I gotta say, in the cycle of life, I think this is the most interesting part of it. This is the part that takes everything that you've learned to this point to get you through those next maybe 20 or 30 years. Ain't that something? Hey, we've got less than a minute before we do our water break. I don't know how I feel about running today. I don't think I'm running when we come back from our water break. Because I got to do juicing later on. And that takes a lot. Cutting up fruit and all that kind of stuff. So. Oh. We're here. Yay. This part of the walk has been brought to you by. I like to say yes. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to Your Child. I Like to Say Yes has brightly colored pages with boldly colored dressed children running, jumping, and playing. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to Your Child. You can order it at Archway, Barnes & Noble, or Amazon. I was doing my gum pile inspection. Yeah, just got my, I'm juicing this afternoon, and then I'm making a big pot of something in cabbage and vegetables, chicken and cabbage and vegetables. So I'm going to go upstairs and start right after the walk, so I don't think I'm going to run. Energy is processed differently when you're old. Let's get back to the walk so I can start my... Yeah. I'm just walking. I'm going to have what we have already in here. Like, I got frozen apples, frozen blueberries, I got frozen celery, I got frozen ginger, a fresh pineapple, frozen carrots. So, I gotta gather all those up so they can be nice and defrosted by this afternoon. And then I'll cut up the celery and stuff. But there's so many stories I want to tell you about. But as I'm walking, hold on y'all. As I'm walking, for the 5 minutes, oh my goodness, you guys have been doing the cardio for 4 minutes so far. Sorry, just because I ain't running, I should keep my eye on it. If you guys are sticking with the routine, I just got so much to do when I finish this walk that running was like, don't push yourself. I was thinking, I was like, a lot of my stories has a lot to do with, maybe I'll just put it a little bit. A lot of my stories have a lot to do with exercising and recreation. they do. I think that, like, the way you show love to yourself is through motion and movement. Like, that's what the body is meant for. Like a car is built to go, you know? Squeeze your gut. You know? If you're walking like me. Oh yeah, if you're in the room for the walk, you don't necessarily have to walk. You can do the exercise with the weights. You could kick your feet. You can walk back and forth from wall to wall. You can walk up and down your hall. And as long as you do movement for a half hour. You see, I used to volunteer at a senior citizens home in Connecticut. And when I went there, recreation department, you had some older people who were walkers. And they couldn't let them out of the facility to walk. But I didn't mind walking. Yes, even after walking almost 2 miles to get there, I would go upstairs and get a resident or two, and we'd come down and we would walk. And then they would go back. And then when I was working for British Association of Retarded Citizens, remember I told you they had just taken all the mentally ill out of Creedmoor and all that kind of stuff. They call it deinstitutionalization, and started putting them in group homes in the community. And I worked for that agency, GARC. So we integrated them. And it was just so strange for a lot of them. They used to call us matrons, some of them, because they still thought they were in an institution. Though we didn't wear hospital scrubs or anything like that. We didn't wear anything that would remind them of being in an institution. But some of them still call us matron. And we have to, no, call me Vicky, or they used to call me Mickey Macho. My friends from GARC, if they're in the room, are laughing right now. Hey, good on your 5-minute cardio. It's over with. That was fast. So we would take them out and do community integration. And okay, let's go. So we're doing something else. That's another thing that happens to old people. But so there was a client named Jeannie, and they call her Profound. But I think Jeannie used to do a lot of walking and stuff. Maybe in the institution, she would just walk up and down the halls. So, you take her and you put her in a group home setting, and you don't have those long hospital corridors to walk up and down. And it was hard for her to stay still and hard to understand what she was going through. So on Sundays, I used to go get Jeannie, and maybe a couple of times during the week, if I was driving her home, she would eat, and then her and I would go and take a long walk. And she would come back, and she would sit in that chair and chill out. on Sundays. I'd come over and get it. She knew when I was there, like, you see me? We going. And those walks did a lot for me too. So, I think I've always been walking. So I guess it's quite natural that in manifesting what I wanted and what I needed, it was a treadmill. And though this is a half hour, after I get off of it, I'm moving all over the place and doing everything. It is the walk is the wind up, and then I shoot all over the place till like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Or not, if I choose to. But yeah, going back to that tagging is hard. Because I don't want to offend nobody. Springs in the air, squeeze your gut. I'm not saying that enough. Squeeze your gut. It is the end of the month. And we've been going straight through. And spring is here, you can smell it. Okay, we did our finger check earlier. Got our weights. Oh, I'm gonna use it. Swing my arms for a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Tuck in your elbows. Squeeze your gut. We do 15. Yeah, ooh, that was nice, that was nice. When I go up there and cut up vegetables and fruit, it'll come in handy. It'll come in handy. Squeeze your gut. It makes your stomach smaller. I'm trying to tell you, my portions at least cut down by 35%. I mean, I can see it on the plate because I'm like, I gotta eat this, and it's like, well, you full? And I'm like, no, no, no. And it's like, yeah, you full. So I have been throwing away that little edge, and I want to stop doing that. I'm going to just realize that my stomach has gotten smaller from me squeezing it in, and accept that, and just put my food out according to that. My eyes have a different, you know, they say your eyes are bigger than your gut. That is literally what I'm going through now. And the gut is saying, no, no, we don't want that. Oh, I wish I could give a good, but I got ceiling. Oh, but I go upstairs and hang from my door. Yes, we did it, y'all. Yes. And 3 more days, we will have been walking every morning for a whole month, not missing one day. For some people, that's a short-term goal, and for others, that's a long-term goal. 3 minutes to go. Then I go cut up fruit. And then I make my juice. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. I know my legs are stronger. My thighs are stronger. I'm telling you, I was scared back in December when I touched my leg and felt bone. I was like, how did I hold me there? For so long, I touched my leg, I would just feel muscle. I knew there was a bone underneath there, but I would just feel muscle. And then, back in December, I just started feeling bone. I was like, man, if I fall, I ain't got nothing but bone and skin between me and the cement around here. Child. And that's when January 1st came, and my daughter had Restless down for me. God love her. She Restless treadmill down for me. And I was like, I read the signs, I know what you're talking about. Let me get to it. And then y'all joined me, and we've been walking ever since. And this Saturday, it will be 2 months. How awesome is that? 2 months. My hind legs are strong. My feet is strong. My respiratory is good. Circulation is good. Intestinal irrigation is good. And when I get this juice inside me, it's going to be better, 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 better. Better, better. Oh, we're almost done, y'all. Hey, thank you so much. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Yes, I tell you. Thank you so much for walking with me. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yes, indeed we did. Thank you so much. Whew. Let's see. Yes. That's it, y'all. That was over so quickly. I want to thank y'all. I didn't see anybody come in with their face, but I know that I'm not by myself. I want to thank you so much. And you guys have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.